If you knew my story, you'd have a hard time believing me. You think I was lying. Joy and sorrow never last. I'll die trying not to live in the past. If you knew my story, my heaven and my hell. If you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell. I left my clothes on that cold river rock, my cares and my woes rolled up in my socks. I lay down in that mountain stream and that icy water rushed over me. If you knew my story, my heaven and my hell. If you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell. Me I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone. Many backs have broken for lesser weight, I know. I was born to carry more than I can hold. Even though I stumble, even though I fall, you'll never see me crumble, you'll never see me crawl. If you knew my story, through the water from my well. If you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell. Me I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone. Even though I stumble, even though I fall, you'll never see me crumble, you'll never see me crawl. If you knew my story.
Well, look how you've grown.
Daddy,
Nice to see you, son. You win the war all by yourself?
I had a little help,
Well, I salute you.
and you salute us all.
Hi, Billy.
Look who I'm visiting with.
Margot, is that you? You've grown every which way.
I was just delivering a book your daddy ordered.
Now, Daddy, have you been reading again?
I have, son.
Daddy, I've warned you. That could make you smart.
I know. Call the hillbilly, please.
Mr. Kane, Billy's been sending me his stories overseas, and I've got a stack of them all edited.
And I got published in the Stars and Stripes.
Billy,
Did you get my latest?
I sure did. You can come by the bookstore and pick it up.
Well, what'd you think?
You don't have to know everything all at once.
Margot, that is so you. Is Mama inside, or are you making her plow the field again, Daddy?
Billy, I've got to get back.
What's gotten into her? And where is Mama? 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 What is it, Daddy?
No way to write you, son. We had a visitor while you were away. Unwelcome as he was, he came on in one day. He sat down quietly at your mother's side. She left with him sometime in the night. She's gone. You know how much she loved you, son. She had no fear of death. She went on peacefully. She just closed her eyes and drifted off to sleep. She's gone. She's gone. You know how much she loved you, son. Let's walk on over there and lay the rose upon her grave. Why don't you pick a Florida bun rose, son? It was her favorite. Here she is, under the maple tree.
You bought her a gravestone angel?
There was a nice one in the back of Julie Wolf's garage. She made a nice deal on it, as a courtesy.
It's beautiful.
The owls are speaking tonight. I'm gonna go see what they have to say.
Mama, when I was in mud up to my knees, I thought it would be you more than me. Not this way around. And I'm sorry that Daddy put an angel over your grave. You used to make fun of people for doing that. You said you'd rather let your deeds speak for your time on earth. Mama, thank you for the way you've raised me, the way you spoke, your parlance around the house. It made me a curious lover of words, and you always pointed me to the writers who used them well. Remember when you had me copy stories out of the Asheville Southern Journal just so I would know what it felt like to be a great writer? I made it home like I said I would, but I never thought homecoming would be so cruel. You are my mama, and I place my hand here to touch you now and forever. She's gone.
She's gone.
Since when did you become such an avid reader?
Ever since you took over the bookstore. When you stopped working at the sew shop, I lost 3 pounds. Say, Margo, would you ever want to go to the movie sometime?
Are you okay?
Never better. So, is that a yes?
I don't want you to spend your money on me.
Oh, sure would be cheaper than buying all these dang books.
Hi, Billy.
Margo, sorry. It took me a little while to make it in.
I thought it might. How are things with Daddy?
He's doing better. It's strange. We both swear we can hear her call out to us sometimes.
How are you doing?
I started writing again, and that brings me comfort. Thesaurus? Are you writing now?
No, Max just returned it. He thought it was a book about dinosaurs. Oh, and Billy, I read the story you sent me.
Well, I've been wondering about that. What'd you think?
Well, it started out great, but...
Oh.
Then it got better and better.
It did?
Billy, you've grown up, and so is your writing. Now, I caught a few typos, so I retyped them on heavy bond. In fact, I retyped them all.
Thank you. Thank you. Margo, I've been thinking, what if What if I submitted some of my stories to the Asheville Southern Journal?
Oh, Billy, yes. Yes, you're always so tentative about it. What made you decide that?
I'm ready for my life to begin. I'm ready for it all to start. My heart's about to bust. Don't lead the way, I must follow my own bright star.
Edna, do we still have that special delivery stamp I've been saving? We sure do.
Now, I'm not mailing them, Margot. I'm going to hand carry them to Asheville and sit like a dog on their doorstep until I get published.
Good luck, Billy.
Many a long cold night I huddled down in the dark. Now I made a vow if I ever made it out, I'd follow my own bright star. Bright star, keep shining for me. Shine on and see me through. Bright star, keep shining for me. And one day I'll shine for you.
For what it's worth, I'll miss you.
You never know what life will bring, only what you bring to life. Hopes and dreams and fine imaginings, they happen in their own good time. I've seen a weak man fight, I've seen a strong man cry. I have learned the brightest day can turn into the darkest night. Bright star, keep shining for me. Shine on and see me through. Bright star, keep shining for me. And one day I'll shine for you. There's always a song to sing, a melody in the dark. It lifts my spirits every time I hear it, comforts my aching heart.
Bright star, bright day.
Keep shining for me and see me through. Keep shining for me, I'm on my way. Bright star, keep shining for me. Shine on and see me through. Bright star, keep shining for me. And one day I'll shine for you. Bright star, keep shining for me. Shine on and see me through. Bright star, keep shining for me. And one day I'll shine for you. Hello. Is this the Asheville Southern Journal?
Good question, because the sign is often wrong.
Don't mind Daryl.
If someone wants to submit some stories to your magazine.
Let me hand it to the nice man.
Then wave them goodbye.
Why wave them goodbye?
Because our editor, Miss Alice Murphy, is the keenest editor in America. The New Yorker magazine sent people down here to try and hire her away.
But she wants to stay right here in North Carolina.
Well, that's good.
Not for young tadpoles like you.
She once made Ernest Hemingway cry. He laid right there and banged his fist on the floor and sobbed.
Why?
He used a comma to join two independent clauses.
Look, I came all the way from Hayes Creek, and I've got to get back, so...
Well, aren't we busy?
Could I pick up my stories tomorrow?
Look, you think we're going to read about tomorrow, if at all?
We don't really read young writers anymore without a whopping letter of recommendation.
Now where did that door go? Oh, there it is.
Thomas Wolfe read them.
Thomas Wolfe.
Yes, ma'am. He wrote me back last year saying I had talent.
Well, you can leave your stories here. I'm a great admirer of Thomas Wolfe.
Well, thank you. I'll be sure to let him know. You must be Miss Murphy?
I don't have to be, but I am.
Well, I'll be glad to hear from you. My name is William Kane.
I'm writing your name down. William.
Mr. Ames, hand me those stories. I'm going to read them.
Why?
Because he's a liar, and liars sometimes make very good storytellers. Now, what about the latest submissions?
We have several. This one from Carl Sandburg.
We should certainly take a look at that.
Tennessee Williams.
A promising new writer, yes.
Ooh, and one from Joseph Algonquin.
Another one, he's always so terrible.
Miss Murphy, it's time you knew. Joseph Algonquin is my pen name.
Oh, well, maybe you've improved there. I'll take a look at it.
Don't bother.
Miss Murphy, there's a dance at the Shiny Penny tonight. There'll be no tears, I promise.
And
Those officers returning home keep asking about you.
And when a woman walks in that place, there isn't a head that don't swivel.
no, tonight I think I'm going to cozy up to a few unnecessary adverbs and then cut their heads off.
I've heard stories about you, Miss Murphy. You weren't always such a wallflower.
No, not always.
The whole world is rejoicing about the war being over.
And you need to get out and celebrate. Come with us, just this once.
Way back in the day, I would have gone with you. Way back in the day, you cannot have kept me away. I was the life of the party. I was happy and carefree, dancing on the floor with everybody. He was next to me. We'd sing and we'd sway to every song together. Way back in the day, I cannot wait to get away. Moonlight music from across the river, calling, playing through the night. I would run barefoot through the sounds of summer to be with everyone. Way back in the day, you never would have had to ask me. Way back in the day, I'd be the first one to say, come on, what are you waiting for? It's all going on outside of your door. I won't take no for an answer. You're coming out with me.
Yes. Oh. Idiot, that's not a wrench. Who do you think you are?
Forget it. It's just a stupid ice box anyway.
It's not a stupid icebox. It's a normal icebox.
Yeah.
Think of the icebox as a metaphor, a hyperbole as such, for hard work.
Now that's a sight. The mayor's son with the sleeves rolled up preparing an icebox.
Well, if it isn't little Princess of Zebulon. Now, tell me, Princess, what's the matter with fixing an icebox?
Jimmy Ray, an icebox has no moving parts. My granny could repair an icebox. Well, there's ice and a box. I think you're just trying to show off your muscles.
Keep talking, Alice Murphy. I'm curious to see how your mind works.
Okay. You remind me of Adonis. Do you know who Adonis is?
I sure do. He's a Greek god.
Well, you remind me of him. In fact, you remind me of the myth of when Adonis was repairing an icebox.
You ever think you ever may be too smart for this town?
Oh, all the stinking time.
What makes you so sure?
I entered an essay contest in Raleigh. The first prize was $5, and I won it.
What was it about?
I wrote about how there should be a rebirth of Southern writers, all writing in their Southern way, and that's how we can make our voices known.
I don't see how a group of judges from Raleigh could turn that down.
They couldn't. I took that $5 and put it straight towards my college fund.
And how much do you have in your college fund?
$5. You want a biscuit?
I wouldn't mind having a biscuit.
Your hands are dirty. You don't want to eat a dirty biscuit.
Well, then you better feed it to me then.
Now you and I were thinking the exact same thing.
You got a little wildcat about you, Alice Murphy.
What's this book?
Hey, F. Scott Fitzgerald. He's a new writer.
Well, I know who he is. The Beautiful and the Damned. Is that us, Jimmy Ray?
Well, damned if I know. But you're sure beautiful. I finished it. You can keep it.
My daddy would kill me if he just saw the title.
Read it under the covers then.
So, who you taking to the couple's day dance?
I don't know yet.
Well, I'm standing right in front of you.
Well, that's not proper, you asking me.
I once read in a book that sometimes you have to plant an idea in a boy's head.
Well, that might be a pretty smart book. You're a young girl, and you ought to know better than to be here. What would everybody think? Whoa, mama, better back up slowly, make a quick getaway and hurry on home. Whoa, mama, you rate your go, and your papa get a shock and have to run. And I feel hide in the shadows, fall out of trees. Wait by your window, whisper, bless you when you sneeze. Someone will look at you just like this. Someone will ask you for a kiss. You're a smart girl, make a fool of somebody. And I'm a smart guy, and I know that it won't be me.
We'll see.
Whoa, mama, take a second look before you set your sights on me. I'm a restless small town boy with a heart as wild as a big city. Someone will take your hand just like so. Someone will never wanna let you go. Someone will put you on a pedestal. Someone will tell you you're incredible.
I'm a young girl, and I wanna go dancing. Wanna dip and twirl with the handsomest boy in town. Somebody better comb their hair and put a clean shirt on, pick me up at 8. Somebody better take me there, gonna have a lot of fun on our very first date. Someone who wants for you to walk her home. Someone who wants a little time alone. Someone will wait as long as it takes for you.
You're a sweet girl, wrap a man around your pinky. On your feet, girl, get going, cause it won't be me.
Somebody gonna buzz around me like a fuzzy bumblebee.
Whoa, go slow, mama, you're pretty as a daisy. Smell like a rose, make a man crazy. But it won't be me.
I'm home.
Where you been? You should have been here helping in the kitchen. Where do you go? No daughter of mine ought to worry me so.
You're the black sheep, a little lost lamb.
Should've raised you with a firmer hand.
Black sheep, a little lost lamb. All you ever do is reprimand. Shame, shame, shame on you. There ain't no limit to the trouble you brew.
Shame on me. You make a mockery of the family.
You're the black sheep, a little lost lamb. When you gonna love me just the way I am? I pray that you will change your ways. Why can't I go have fun around here no more?
Why on earth have you been so hard-headed since the day you're birth?
Why in the world don't you do us all a favor, be a good little girl? You're the black sheep, a little lost lamb.
Should've raised you with a firmer hand.
Black sheep, a little lost lamb. Always up to your shenanigans.
You gotta start towing the line.
That's all I ever do around here is toe the line. You always saying do-right for me. You always saying step in line, better mind, do-right for me. You always saying do-right for me. It was right for me. It's bad for the family.
I swear I'm gonna have to rein you in.
You always saying do-right for me. You always saying step in line, better mind, do-right for me. It was right for me. It's bad for the family. Alice, I need you to shell the peas. Why do I gotta shell the peas, Ma?
The Lord gave us his peas, Alice.
Why do you have to put them in pods?
Don't you ever question the Lord.
I'm not questioning him. I'm just saying, maybe some of my ideas are better.
Black sheep, little lost lamb, should've raised you with a firmer hand. Black sheep, little lost lamb, should've raised you with the back of my hand.
Do-right for me. Do-right for me. Step in line, better not do-right for me. Do-right for me. It was right for me. It's bad for the family.
Jimmy Ray, you're supposed to be here a while ago. Thank you, ma'am.
Sorry, Daddy. I was out fixing Auntie Dell's icebox.
Can you believe my son? I'm trying to hand over an empire to this boy, and he's out here fixing some icebox. What's this?
Application for college. I've been thinking about it.
4 years away from home when all you need I'm teaching you here within these walls? Your grandfather taught me, and I teach you. That chain must not be broken.
Well, Daddy, I understand, but I thought we'd discuss this.
Stanford, do I sense disinclination?
None of my business, Mayor.
There's a whole world outside Zebulon. I want to get to know it.
Where are you getting this from? Where's that book you were reading?
I gave it away.
Good. The jazz age affects somebody else.
Mayor, the Conklins?
The Conklins? And Charlotte? What about them?
Got a beautiful daughter, Ola.
Well, a daughter with resources.
Well, Stanford, what exactly isn't your business?
The Conklins are a family of produce trucks that drive all across the state. And we're the second biggest purveyor of produce for 300 miles.
You want me to marry someone for her trucks?
That's an equation they don't teach you in college.
Here's the romance in that.
Romance?
I have no comment.
No comment? What do you think that was?
Just have lunch with her.
I couldn't do that. I know their daughter. She's a dumbbell.
Doesn't have to be her. The Wilsons in Winston-Salem have a daughter and a very active horse farm.
I've met her too. She's indistinguishable from the horses.
What about Naomi Weiss? She's the daughter of Tobacco and she plays banjo. All right, I know.
Daddy, I couldn't carry on a conversation with any of them.
You don't have to carry on a conversation. You ever seen me carry on a conversation with your mother?
It's not necessary.
And that is a tragedy.
Son, the way it is in this business is handed down, and we marry conveniently in order to live well.
Don't break the chain, right, Daddy?
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do when a man's gotta do what he's got to. A well-bred wife with a silver spoon and knife will butter your bread twice as good as you do. I remember when I was your age, that's when I was settling down. Your mother and I were engaged, and I opened up a bank account.
You can't expect the future to be just like the past. You haven't got a clue, sir. Please try to understand.
And I stood tall side by side with your grandpa. There was just nothing at all we couldn't do.
With all due respect, I observe and I object. There's no rush for me to step into your shoes.
You can't waste your time on foolish things when there's real work to be done. There won't be any stopping you and me when you do what I tell you, son. You have no idea what I would do to protect this dynasty.
The road beyond the river leads right back to this house. I won't be gone forever. Just let me go now.
A man's gotta do
Expect
what
the
a man's gotta
future
do when a
to be
man's
just
gotta
like
do what
the
he's
past. You
When
haven't got a
I
clue,
side with your
sir.
grandpa, there was
Please
just
try
nothing
to
wrong.
understand.
I can't understand why you can't comprehend what to do. Why can't I get through to you?
Daryl and I read your stories.
Yes, I thought they were extraordinary.
Really? Extraordinary?
Sorry, I said that too fast. Extraordinary.
Don't mind, Daryl. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
No thanks. My nerves are jittery enough as it is.
Shot of vodka?
I don't drink.
Billy, if you're gonna be a writer, you gotta drink alcohol and feel sorry for yourself. Like me. All the time. That's how I got here.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, we'll see you at the Shiny Penny tonight.
Go.
Well, Mr. Kane, it is very rare for young writers like you to make it past our gatekeeper, Mr. Ames. Your Thomas Wolfe letter must have certainly helped. He wrote you last year.
Yes, ma'am. Overseas. Thomas was very kind to me.
Well, Thomas Wolfe letters are extremely rare. Do you have it with you? I'm just dying to see it.
I do. In fact, I'm never far from it.
If I were you, I would protect this letter. It could be very valuable one day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Which it is, indeed. Valuable already since Thomas Wolfe died 7 years ago.
I missed that.
Obviously.
You can imagine how hard it was to get my hands on that letter, though. Are you sure?
I'm as sure as he is. He's buried right here in Asheville.
Look, Miss Murphy, I'm just doing what I have to. I never would have made it through that door.
Clearly, here are your stories back, Mr. Kane.
Did you read them at all, Miss Murphy?
Like I said, here are your stories back. Except for this one, which I'm buying from you for $10.
But I thought you said...
I'm not publishing it, but I am investing in you. You have a flair, Mr. Kane, and not one for the scourge of war, but for gentleness and tenderness and the Wellsheim lie. Listen, you write well.
Do you mean that, Miss Murphy?
Now, I don't have time to hand out compliments I don't mean, but you will write better once you find your voice. You need to find a sweeping tale of pain and redemption in the people you know and in the people you meet.
$10? I'm rich! Only what you bring to life. Hopes and dreams and fine imaginings, they happen in their own good time. They happen in their own good time.
Oh, Margot.
Oh, hi, Max. What is it?
These things are never easy, but it's time for me to move on.
From what?
From us? I hope you understand. It's not you. Actually, it is you.
She's got it ready.
I looked into the Wincy Slender thing. Every young woman deserves a new dress.
Tomorrow I turn 21. I've known Billy Kane since I was 6, and it's time he sees me in a new way. That's the woman I am.
Good for you.
Billy's coming back from
Asheville today.
and he said he was coming over here with a surprise.
A present something he got down. There's a jewelry store in Asheville. Oh, Billy, I'm so happy for you.
Margot, the bookstore looks spick and span.
I just made room for a new magazine rack.
Well, that's appropriate.
Oh, how?
I've got something for you.
You said you did, I was wondering.
It's my new address in Asheville.
Oh,
I'm going to live in right there.
are you sure that's $10 from the Asheville Southern Journal?
Not published yet, but
Oh, Billy, that's so exciting. A real adventure.
I can still send you my stories. Is that all right?
Of course. And you're gonna need someone to cash that check.
Are you kidding? I'm going to frame it.
If you frame it, you can't cash it.
Hello and goodbye. Will you miss me?
Like I miss trouble.
You know, did you ever think that one day you might be selling a magazine with one of my stories in it?
Yes.
Margot, I could just kiss you.
When you get to Asheville, ride me if you will. Tell me how you're doing, how it's treating you. Do you like your new job? Did you find a new love? Is it everything that you were dreaming of? Ooh, if it don't work out. Ooh, if it don't work out. Ooh, you can turn around and come on back to me. Come on back to me. You can come on home to me. It won't be the same here. Without you, I'll be fighting tears. When you were over in the war, I fought 'em all before. I'll just stay on the lookout, and I'll listen for the sound of her old 35.
Come on, Zebulon, it's couples day. Grab your partner. Here we go now. Grab your partner, slap the floor, and close the door. Pass your girl and hesitate. Round the corner and circulate. Now face your honey, nose to nose. Pass right through and stub your toe while the rooster crows and the birdies sing. Now take your sweetie and make a ring. Every other woman, every other man. Bow to your girl, bow to your man. Now you're home, so thank the band.
Did anyone see you slip away?
Not a person. You?
I don't care who sees me with you.
Jimmy Ray, you don't care who sees you with anybody. I heard you got tea at the Manoia house at Old Conklin.
Oh, Daddy made me. He thinks it's good business.
He make you dance with her too.
Daddy thinks we're still living in the old South.
Well, aren't we? This is Hicksville, Jimmy Ray, and we're the Hicks in the Ville if we don't get out. Now tell me, what was she like?
Who?
Ola Conklin.
Huh. Well, she sneaked rum in her tea.
Now that is something to give her credit for.
Why are you favoring her? You should be jealous.
Jealous? No, I gotta believe myself, don't I?
Are you playing me like a fiddle, Alice Murphy?
I'm not playing.
Alice? Alice! Where is that girl?
I think she went down by the river.
She's always going down by the river, without her rod and reel.
I think she's landed a fish anyway.
Alice! Alice!
Oh, that's Daddy. It's getting late. I better get going.
What could be better than holding you close to me like this?
I'll be in trouble if I stay out late again.
2 more minutes in my arms won't do any harm.
What could be better than holding you close to me? I can't imagine improving this moment at all.
If I asked you for a kiss,
How could I resist?
if you said this was heaven, I would not disagree.
What could be better than holding you close to me like this?
I dreamed of it every day since I turned 16. But then
Well, it's definitely a malady that we see around here sometimes that affects young women. You're about 11 weeks pregnant.
Oh, Lord!
It's not the Lord that done it. That's only happened once that I know of. You've been running around, Alice Murphy.
I don't call it running around. Love is not running around.
Does he love you?
I think he does.
Alice, when you tell him about this, you will know.
Oh, Dr. Marquise, Zebulon has 1,000 eyes and one single tiny mind. How can trouble and happiness walk hand in hand?
They sometimes do.
What do I do now?
Come back in several weeks. I can hold this on account for a while. And don't worry, you can trust me with this news.
I hope you don't love her.
What is it now, Daddy?
Jimmy Ray, you the father of Alice Murphy's child?
Oh. Well, it's conceivable.
Jimmy Ray, you are too eloquent.
She's gonna have a baby?
Here she is.
I should go see her.
And what?
Tell her I love her?
You don't mean that, Jimmy Ray. Now, you think you do, but you're young.
Daddy, I know those feelings. Those misleading ones. I've felt them before. But, Alice, I see her and it's different. She has special qualities
Special qualities? Those special qualities only exist in your imagination. Besides, the last thing we need is you carrying around some callow bride and child everywhere we do business. Now, you let me handle this.
Daddy, I'll handle this myself. It's my right and my responsibility.
You brought sin into our blissful Eden.
My son was weak before you.
Have you ever stood up against society? Very few can withstand it.
There are ways to undo these things.
Undo?
That is a crime upon a crime.
This child will destroy Jimmy Ray's career. I thought you loved my son.
I do.
North Carolina doesn't abide illicit couples.
You don't want to go to a home for wayward girls. They're like prisons.
I know a place several hours outside of town, a cabin in the woods, where you can stay until you figure out what to do. I've done it for others.
It sounds to me like you're being offered a sanctuary.
Alice, Jimmy Ray will ask you to marry him, but you must say no. He is young, but in a few years he'll be one of the leaders of Zebulon and maybe all of North Carolina.
If this were known, there are people who wouldn't do business with him.
You wouldn't do that to Jimmy Ray.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Well, then you must wait.
Wait, Alice Murphy, wait.
Go to the cabin in the woods.
I'm gonna make you a sweater and dress you up so fine, and we'll always be together like your daddy, all the girls will be chasing you. My baby, I can't wait to see you.
Oh, Jimmy Ray. Look at you. You look like you're standing in a moonbeam.
That's the way I feel.
I want to set things right. Marry me. Will you marry me, Alice Murphy?
Oh, yes, Jimmy Ray, yes. But not right away. Not yet.
What? Why?
We just need time. People in this town always looking at us sideways.
I don't care about that.
So many other reasons. Dr. Norquise offered me a cabin in the woods where I won't be seen. Just for a short while. Look, it's the only thing that makes sense, right?
Why are you giving me trouble, Alice?
Now, don't you know I'm always going to be giving you trouble, Jimmy Ray?
Oh, what, Alice?
It felt like a butterfly. Feel.
I can't wait to meet you and shake your little hand. If you're like your mama, you'll make me a happy man. I'm gonna make you a promise to love you for all time. I'm gonna make you a promise to keep your hand in mine. My baby, I can't wait to see you. My baby, I can't wait to see you.
Hey, Miss Mercy asked me to meet her here. Am I being sent home? It's been 12 weeks and I still haven't published anything.
She's on her way.
Oh, well, that sounded scary.
Daryl can make happy birthday sound scary. Show him, Daryl.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Well, Mr. Kane, I asked to see you because your last submission seems to be a bit of a mess. What's going on?
I'm sorry about that, Miss Murphy. I sent it to Margot and hadn't gotten it back yet, so I just turned it in. Frankly, I'm getting a little discouraged.
Well, no need to get discouraged. Work on it with Daryl. He is a fine editor.
Why did my mouth just get dry? How about it if I work with Lucy?
No. I should keep you out of harm's way.
What do you think of it, Miss Murphy?
What do I think of it?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Well, first you need to cut out about 300 words.
300? Which 300?
The superfluous ones. You look shocked.
Now, I always thought that word was pronounced superfluous.
And then you need to open with your second paragraph, not your first. The action begins there.
Well, what do I do with the first paragraph?
Turn it into a lullaby because it is putting me to sleep.
Anything else?
Look, you need to cut out the word twixt.
What's the matter with that? You don't like twigs?
Use between.
Why?
Because a man wrote this, not Tinkerbell. Oh,
Thanks.
sorry. And then you need to cut the second to last paragraph completely.
What? But I cried when I wrote that.
Clearly, it's as purple as a baboon's butt. Look.
Miss Murphy.
I'm sorry. And then there's this last sentence. It flows nicely, but I'm curious.
About?
Now, why? Why would you end your essay in a word 99% of our readers will have to look up? ... The longing of the human heart and its search for propinquity.
Well, I did that on purpose, Miss Murphy.
Why?
It's the only $5 word in the whole piece. And because of that, I get the impact of the ending twice. The reader lands on a striking word with an elegant cadence, propinquity. Then, the reader goes to the dictionary. The longing of the human heart and its search for closeness.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can sway Daryl, you can sway me.
So then there's hope.
Well, let me just put it this way. No one has ever swayed Daryl.
I'm glad the sin is here in the woods and not in our house.
Quiet, you wake the baby with your wren.
Thank God it's a boy. It was Eve who tempted Adam. Am I right, Alice? You bewitched him.
Mr. Murphy, ladies.
You came to see your grandson.
So this is the child.
He's beautiful, isn't he?
Yes, fine looking.
And he's named after his father. Isn't that right, little James? Speaking of which, where is Jimmy Ray? He has been here every day just cooing over his boy.
He's on an errand to Durham.
On a Sunday? Stanford, you came to see the baby?
I love children.
Now this terrible and tragic situation must be salvaged.
Fortunately, there's a solution.
Now I'm here to see it implemented. A legal and completely anonymous adoption.
What? That is not a solution.
A legal and completely anonymous adoption. That is the only solution.
I have the papers drawn up here.
Are you aware of this?
Somewhat.
I've spoken with Jimmy Ray and he agrees.
He agrees.
Sure does.
I doubt that.
Didn't he, Stanford?
He sure did.
Look, you are not of age, and only your father has to give consent, while the real father of the situation is decidedly unclear.
You watch the way you talk about our daughter.
No one is taking my baby.
You have to be reasonable. Don't deny him a better way of life when he can grow up with pride. Folks will laugh and talk behind his back if you bring home a bastard child.
You can't take him. He's my baby. You can't take my baby boy. Daddy, don't you let him. Mama, don't let him. You can't take my baby boy.
Don't be foolish, why would you want to do this? Don't you want what's best for him? I know people, wealthy and agreeable, who would like to take him in.
Please don't take him. No, don't take him. You can't take my baby boy. Daddy, don't you let him. Mama, don't let him. You can't take my baby boy.
I will take the child myself to the state agency in Raleigh.
They've already been contacted.
You can't.
I'll sign it.
No, you're not.
That's what I think is right for our daughter.
No, Daddy, no.
Don't be selfish. Let him go and help him leave behind a world of shame. If he's ridiculed and they make fun of him at school, you'll only have yourself to blame.
You can't take
He's
him.
our grandson.
Please don't take him.
He's our only one.
You can't take my baby boy. Stop, please.
life easier.
Don't, please, anything but here, please, no!
Well, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, and a man's gotta do what he's got to. A man can't be fooled, can't be played, can't be schooled, can't be made to follow rules they say he ought to. A man must provide for his family, pave the way for success. A man must provide for his family to ensure their happiness. I won't be duped, your young mother is confused to imagine she can use my son. I won't let anybody stand in the way of the plans that I've made. Not anyone! A man must engage his backbone, stand up straight and strong. Backbone and right what has gone wrong. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. A man's gotta do what's got to. I won't let anybody stand in the way of plans that I've made. Not even you. Protect his family, shield them from all pain. A man must protect his family to preserve his good name.
Boarding number 7 for Raleigh, Charlotte to Chapel Hill. Number 7 board.
You doing okay, Alice?
First time away from home.
You always were too smart for this town. And Chapel Hill's a wonderful school, and you got a scholarship.
That came out of the blue. How's Daddy?
I know your father's a tender man. He's searching scripture to justify what he's done, but the Bible's not obliging. How's Jimmy Ray doing?
Mama, he's gonna come see me as soon as I get settled in Raleigh, and we're gonna go looking for my boy.
That'll be a joyous day for all of us.
Lonely, broken, feeling lonely to my soul. I had it all here in my arms. I knew the joy of true love. I had it all, then it was gone. Now I'm all alone. So long, sweet embraces. So long, summertime.
You got to fight, you got to say, I'm never gonna stay down. You got the night, you got the day.
I got the old dark cloud.
The sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again.
Long time I've been waiting, a long time, long enough.
You got the power, you got the faith, you got the strength to go the light, you've got the way, we're never all alone. The sun is gonna shine again, the sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again, the sun is gonna shine again. Something tells me it'll be alright. Something tells me it's gonna be okay. Something tells me it'll be alright. Something tells me it's gonna be okay. Something tells me it'll be alright. Something tells me it's gonna be okay. The sun is gonna shine again. The clouds are rolling again. The sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again. The clouds are rolling again. Rolling on by. The sun is gonna shine again. The clouds are rolling again. The sun is gonna shine 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 again.
You shouldn't be drinking.
Something's got to calm my agitation.
You should be laying down. Here's your medicine.
There's no doubt about it. Turning yellow as a sunflower. It's poison in my liver, they tell me. It's a swift thing.
Maybe not.
Briefcase, where are you headed?
Chapel Hill.
Overnight?
Maybe more. Maybe a week or more.
Who's gonna take care of me?
I've arranged it.
You take care of me. The son takes care of the father the same way the father took care of the son.
I'll be back.
What's in Chapel Hill anyway? Business, I hope.
What do you think?
Girl that almost ruined you. You stay away from her, Jimmy Ray. Trouble once is trouble always.
She and I are bonded. And we have a child out there somewhere. Maybe together we can find him and lay claim.
Find him.
And why not? You'd be surprised what will be accomplished
You
by
will never find that child.
What do you mean?
Still holding that suitcase, Jimmy Ray. That's better. I mean, everything right for you that night. So you could go out into this world without encumbrance.
That adoption should have been my decision.
There was no adoption.
What are you talking about?
I cleansed you as sure as I dipped you in baptismal water.
Is this the liquor talking?
No one knew the mayor on that train that night. Got in Ryan County, just a businessman passing through. Not with papers in a briefcase, no. Something better to relocate.
What? What do you have?
Had me a baby in a briefcase.
What do you mean? What did you do?
Stepped out to the back of the train where it was just me, the creature and the clattering of the tracks. Stepped out between the carts.
No.
And as we passed over the river, I threw him high into the air.
I've heard of evil in the world, but you and I are flesh and blood. He was just a baby. He was my son.
I did this for you.
Leave. There goes our chance for happiness and all our hopes and dreams. I'll never get to see his face or know the boy he'd be. I How could she ever love me now? Ooh, heartache. How could she ever love me now? Look at what you've done to me. You destroyed me. I can never go see her again. I could never hurt her with all this. I could never tell her lies. You may as well have murdered me when you cast him away that night. All I have to live for has died. I can never go see her again. Never hold her in my arms again. I could never break her heart.
I gave Miss Murphy one of my humor pieces.
Oh, great, Daryl. What'd she say?
She said she really liked it, and could I turn it into a humor piece? Well, look who walked in. Does he know that this place sells intoxicating beverages?
I'll say he's lonely. Let's find out. Well, boy meets girl. This calls for a slow gin fizz.
It does?
It does.
Well, I'll have one.
Have you had one before?
I've seen photos.
So you lonely since you've been here?
Every evening I have a date with my typewriter.
That's not company. This is what a real person feels like, in case you forgot.
Well, that does feel real.
There's more where that came from.
Don't drink them both, Lucy.
Well, there you are. What you think?
That's sweet and tart at the same time.
Just like Lucy.
It's called a slow gin fizz, but you ain't gotta drink it slow.
You are a modern woman, Lucy.
A bit.
So, you want to be a writer?
Even better, I want to be a censor.
Now, why a censor?
Well, when I was 12, I bought my dad a Raymond Chandler mystery novel, and he was reading it, and his face turned the color of a rose. Well, he laid it down, and he called for my mama and took her to the other part of the house. So I walked over there to see what he had just read, and right there in the middle of the page was the word Brazil. And I thought, this must never happen again. So a few nights a week, I take home some manuscripts, fix myself a Manhattan, and search for hidden erotic content. Would you like to do that with me sometime?
Well...
What? You got a girl back home?
No, it's not...
Well, don't bring her to Asheville.
Why?
'Cause country girls flatting on her city lots. Another round!
Are you serious?
You heard the lady?
A lady? Not on a Friday night. All week long I'm up to my elbows working away on my 9 to 5. I'm not gonna waste away at home in the town every Friday night. Pour me another round, pour me another round, pour me another round. Woo! Have you tried a Ritz Sister of Greyhound, so many drinks at the little time. I've decided it's only right. I'll try them all. Let's see what I like. Pour me another round. 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 Besides all that, I like a little buzz, in addition to that, I like a little. I don't know anybody who doesn't like to feel good all of the time. For me, for me, for me,
Pour me another round.
for me, for me, for me.
Here we go. Woo!
Muscadine wine, make you feel so fine.
I like hard liquor, it hits me quicker.
Muscadine wine, make you feel so fine. I like hard liquor, it hits me quicker.
Come on, Hay Creek!
I could be over here. So it's pretty marvelous, huh? Happens every night. Let's do it.
Muscadine wine, make you feel so fine. I like hard liquor, it hits me quicker.
Shot of whiskey, got me feeling frisky.
How about a rum and Coca-Cola with the extra added bonus of a soda with a little kick? How about a rum and Coca-Cola with the extra added bonus of a soda with a little kick?
I was feeling lonesome and homesick, down the jag to get dubious. I discovered what does the trick. Bartender, give me some more of this!
Pour me another round. 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 Pour me another round.
I asked to see you because, well, Dare laid your propinquity piece on my desk. He seems to think it's ready.
Did you say ready?
We're publishing it next month.
You are?
Well, we are.
Miss Murphy, might it be okay if I were to jump for joy?
You may.
Yippee!
Is that the best you can do?
I think I can do a little better. Yahoo! Thank you, Daryl!
Wow, you're pretty strong, Billy. I mean, down, boy. Just reminding you that you have a train to catch.
Oh, thank you.
You're leaving?
I'm going to Raleigh on some long overdue personal business.
With the Sod and Zebulon Sea family, here's your ticket.
Miss Murphy, that train runs right through Hayes Creek. We could meet up. I could show you the places I've been writing about.
Well, I've done it for other writers. Daryl, first of all, button your shirt up. And
I'll do
second
it
of all,
later.
tell Lucy to put it on my itinerary.
Oh, she's going to be a little late today. She's under the weather.
Is that in quotes?
Very.
What a guy. I'm afraid I might be at fault regarding Lucy. See, we met at the Shiny Penny last night and had a bit of a flapdoodle, if you will.
You love to pull words right out of your hat. I have the same habit.
Well, I got that habit from my mother.
I got that habit from my desperate need for attention.
I've got a little of that too.
You've been working on anything new?
I have been, and I find I'm writing more and more about home.
Billy, it'll be easier to get Lincoln off the face of Mount Rushmore than it is to get home out of the heart of a Southern writer. I'll see you in Hayes Creek, and congratulations. Are these all the files for May 15th, 1924?
They are. The laws are changing this year. These records won't be open anymore. Would you like me to help you search again?
That would be so kind. The baby was wearing...
I know, a blue sweater.
Maybe one of the photos.
The photos are in black and white, Miss Murphy. Maybe he wasn't dropped off here in Raleigh. You should be trying some of the surrounding towns. Charlotte has an agency.
No, he was dropped off here. Kate, do you remember anyone else come and look for the same boy dropped off here on the same date?
Not that I recall. Should there be?
I would think so.
I know this is hard to hear, but maybe he didn't care as much as you.
If there is truth in this world, he cared, and somehow he would have come looking.
It's just me behind this counter for the last 19 years.
Well, that's a puzzle I should have considered beforehand.
Leanne, Mary, wait for Mama. Y'all go on ahead. We'll just walk and meet you there.
Well, the sun does shine in Raleigh.
Hello, Jimmy Ray.
Alice, young Alice.
Not so young.
Young forever in my memory.
This your house. It's nice.
I worked hard over the years.
Those your kids?
In a way, they're my sister's kids.
You married?
No, I never married. Close a couple times.
I guess I would have heard. I followed you.
I know you never married. I followed you as well. You did well in Asheville. I had a few trips there. Looked up at your building. Never went in, though.
Why?
You moved on. You published Carson McCullers, Eudora Welty.
Well, you've certainly been paying attention.
I always paid attention to you, Alice. If I didn't, I knew I was in trouble.
We were so young.
We were. But I wonder, often, was I old enough to have behaved differently, better?
Yes. When I came to Raleigh today, it wasn't my intentions in seeing you. I was at the Hall of Records with the same lady that's been there for the past 20 years. And I asked her if anyone other than me searched for the whereabouts of our child, and she said not one person, not one singular person, not even you.
I didn't, Alice.
And you never came to see me. Why?
Oh, Alice, is it better to hope or to know?
Jimmy Ray, please.
Right. After my father died, we discovered it was he who had funded your scholarship.
Why?
To get you out of town. Guilt.
Guilt.
Alice, on the train to Raleigh, somewhere in the night, my father, he took our son, and he threw him off the train into the river below.
No, you're lying. You're lying.
I'm so sorry.
My son is dead. I have been searching for you.
I'm so sorry.
I have been blinded
vision of how our life would be, rolling like a river, peaceful, wild, and free. I had a vision of how our life would go, a happy little family playing on the porch. If I could lift this veil of darkness, if I could see my way back to you, I have been blinded. All the lights went dim, blinded by someone. I can't speak of him. I had a vision of how our life would be, full of love and laughter and sweet harmony. I had a vision of how our life would go, all of our kids singing while you played piano. If I could lift this veil of darkness, if I could see my way back to you, I had a vision of how our life would be. Everything was beautiful, you were next to me. I had a vision of how our life would go. Everything was wonderful, and I loved you so.
Hello, Max. How can I help you?
I'm a bit early. I'm taking Edna home when the bookstore closes.
Well, guess what? We just closed.
Well, zoo-wee mama. Oh,
Rewind it. You got me.
Land Woo!
You fell for me.
I'm really drunk, but I need some more.
How may I help? Well,
You miss me?
for a writer, you're not very good at reading people. What are you doing here?
Margot, you're the first person I wanted to tell. I'm going to be published in the Asheville Southern Journal.
What? Oh my goodness! Oh my God! That's some damn news!
Well, Mama,
What is it, Billy?
I think I'm seeing you in a new way.
What do you mean?
Well, Margot, since I've returned from war, many things have changed in my life.
Of course.
But some things have remained constant as well. Family, this place, Hayes Creek. But one thing has been both constant and changing. And I'm only left to wonder, How is that possible?
Anything's possible with people. What is it?
Us.
There's an us?
There is if you want there to be.
I don't know. I've just never really thought of you that way.
We're supposed to be together. I know, I feel it way down deep in my soul. We're never meant to be apart. I keep you here inside of my heart. I always have, always will, always, always, always will. I always have, always will, always, always, always will.
We're supposed to be together, it's true. I've had my doubts, but not about you.
We're never meant to be apart. I love you now, I have from the start. I always have, always will, always, always, always will. I always have, always will, always, always, always will. Margot, I have a confession to make. While I was in Asheville, I kissed a girl.
Oh, what was it like?
Well, have you ever kissed a chicken?
Yes.
How long has it been since I kissed you?
12 years, and that was on a dare. You ran like a rabbit.
Believe it or not, I'm shaking like I was that day. We're never meant to be apart. I love you now, I have from the start. I always have, always will, always, always, always will. Always have, always will, always, always, always will.
Anybody home?
Well, child, just as promised.
We're about the same age now.
Oh, I'm staying a bit ahead of you. So good to see you, darling. I didn't know if I was worth a visit anymore.
Daddy, how could you say such a thing?
Through the years, reasonableness has laid its hand on my shoulder, and things I've done in the past don't quite stand up like they used to. Do you want a glass of water?
You got any of that hooch?
I do.
I haven't had this since I was 16. I mean a grown woman. A mature woman that can, never mind.
So, how long can you stay?
Just one day.
Just one day? That's a short amount of time to say quite a bit.
Is Mama home?
She's at the neighbor's. She'll be back. But I'm glad to have you by myself. I can talk to your mama, but not about certain things.
Sounds like you've been banking words, Daddy.
You've got to around here. Them trees. Some nights, it's so quiet, you can hear a leaf fall, and you can tell the color of that leaf just by the tiny crisp crack it makes as it lights on the ground.
I know that feeling. Sometimes I hear the fiddlers in town and they're playing the sounds over the winds, over the lakes back home. What kind of things can't you talk to Mom about?
Certainly not about things that occurred 23 years ago.
Definitely not about things that occurred 23 years ago.
That had to be the most painful day of your life. It was, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, if shame could ever equal pain, I would say I know how you feel. Because what I did that day made it the most shameful day of my life.
Thank you, Daddy.
I believe that was the last day my own daddy still had hold of me. How I felt after that helped me purge him from me.
Oh, Daddy.
I don't ask for forgiveness.
Daddy, I forgive you.
No, Alice, I cannot even forgive myself. I wonder, what happened to that boy? Do you know, Alice?
I do. He was adopted by a family in California, raised around a lot of love. He turned out to be a smart, successful, and fine young man.
That's what I wish for him all along.
Maybe your wish just made it so, Daddy.
The sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again.
Does your daddy know we're coming?
He sure does. Hey, Daddy, it's Billy. Oh, get your pants on. There's a lady present.
All right, let me get them on.
I said your pants, not your... Okay.
So nice to see you, son. Who's your visitor?
This is Miss Murphy.
Nice to meet you.
Would you like a knee high?
That'd be wonderful. Thank you.
Miss Murphy, I know all about you. Here in Hayes Creek, there's a barber shop, and they have your magazine stacked on the settee. We're readers around here.
Well, Billy will be published in the next issue.
And I heard Mary Lee would have been awfully pleased to know that.
Mary Lee?
That would be my mom.
Billy, you got some clothes here. Some good pants and some shirts. You want to take them over to your new place?
I could use them, Daddy.
There must be some great stories about your wife. Maybe Billy could write about her sometime.
No, I think it's better to stick to our whole town with our amounts of cads and scoundrels.
Well, look at this. My old mail order plaid. Still good. And my old fishing vest.
Let me get some to put them in.
Well, thanks, Pop. So, how do you like it here?
Well, it's lovely, Billy. It reminds me of Zebulon in some way. Mr. Kane, you must find an awful lot of repose here.
I do. Miss Murphy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Mary Lee must have died young, because Billy's only 23.
No. Mary Lee died last year at the age of 65. She had Billy late in life, but that's a rarity around these parts. Most people are having kids and getting married before they can even ride a bike.
Whoa. Hey, Pop, check this out. It's my old baby sweater. Do you think Margot would want to see this?
I know this sweater. I know this suitcase.
How?
My life was bore away from me in it.
You say you've seen that sweater before.
I made it. It's you who has a story, isn't it, Mr. Kane? It's you.
Daddy, what are you two talking about?
Billy, one night, I was out frog gigging, and I went a little bit further down than I would usually go. Now, where are you, fat ones? Me and Mary Lee are going to have you for dinner. There you are, Mr. Toad. Damn it! You made me lose Mr. Ichabod P. Toad. I hear you over there. Somebody there? Is anybody there? Good Lord! Little Moses. Little Moses in the rushes. My Lord bangs and bruises. You're in a heap of trouble, little fella. Come on. We gotta get you fixed up. If you came from the sky, it's the Lord who will raise you. If you come from that train, well, somebody didn't want you.
My baby. Ooh. My baby. Ooh.
I'm sorry, Miss Murphy, but my mother's buried just beyond this cabin.
Billy.
No.
Billy.
As the sky was darkening through years of night, I felt a door was opening to this gorgeous morning light. At last, at last, at last, at last, at long last, the answer to a mother's prayer, healing of my heart's despair, a burden no longer to bear at last. Fountain in the square, filled with flashing coins, wishes in the water, oh, to find my boy at last. Lonely moments nearly broke my will to live. Something always told me to hold on for this. Hold on. Love is coming home. At last, at last, at last, at long last, a blessing unequivocal, truly is a miracle, faith restored and hope secured. At last, hallelujah. It's the day I've waited for. It's the day I've waited for. It's the day I've waited for. At
An hour and a half late. This isn't like her.
She got a special delivery letter from the post office.
If they can send a notice, why can't he send a letter?
She went with Jimmy Ray to pick it up.
She's pretty cozy with Jimmy Ray.
He's attractive, don't you think?
Oh, Lucy, I don't know how to judge if a man's attractive.
Yes, you do.
Read the next line.
Oh, my Lord. This is just hilarious. Daryl, we have got to run this through our humor column right away.
What is it?
It's this hilarious new piece by a writer I don't even know. Lillian Jones.
Lillian Jones? Congratulations, Daryl.
What?
Lillian Jones is my new pen name.
Well, good for you.
Miss Murphy, you've been on a tear lately.
You have. Miss Murphy, may I be frank?
Well, it'll take some time for me to get used to calling you that, but whatever will keep your shirt button, Frank.
What's come over you? I really miss the dark layer of gloom that you brought to work with you every day.
Well, everyone will find out eventually. Years ago, I had a child.
Daryl, you owe me $5. Pay up.
Is that my college fund?
No?
Oh, I got a scholarship, so it's okay. Well, turns out he's alive and well and was raised by a wonderful family. And he works for me.
Works for?
It's Daryl!
Check the skin tone.
Oh. Yeah, I'm as pasty as a ghost. It's not Daryl, it's Billy.
Billy?
When was the last time you spoke to him?
The night he found out, a month ago. He hasn't written or called, but things like this just take some time, right?
I'm thinking of taking a trip just to lay eyes on him. I wouldn't know him if I saw him. Oh my God, never mind!
Well, hello?
Well, you're a handsome boy. You must take after your father, and that would be me.
Well, I'm honored to meet you, sir.
Lucy, shall we go look for that pencil box?
Pencil box? The missing pencil box? Oh, yeah.
Now where's that pencil box?
Miss Murphy, I came to apologize.
Billy, you don't have to.
I do, though. I was selfish, man. All I could think about that night was how I was hurt. But I wasn't the only one. It was all of us.
Oh, Billy.
So I went to the side of my real birth, a cabin deep within the woods.
How did you find it?
Your father loves you very much, you know that? We met, and he told me the story of that awful night, how I was born away from you in your arms. And I began to realize that truth walks beside us every day like a shadow. And one day it merges with us, but until then, we are not whole.
Billy, you are no doubt your mother's son.
And Lucy, I came to apologize to you as well. I understand I might have been a little misleading.
Well, we can start over. Hello, everyone. I'm Margot. I'm Billy's fiance. Huh?
Oh, Margot, you are. Well, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, huh?
Well, Alice, are you going to the wedding?
Well, of course I am. That's my son.
Not theirs. Ours.
Lucy put getting married on my calendar.
Now that's the Miss Murphy we know and love.
I had a vision of how our life would be, rolling like a river, peaceful, wild, and free.
I have a vision of how our life will go. All of our kids singing while you play piano.
And Lucy and I are getting married.
No, we ain't.
We're not. Well, wouldn't that happen great?
No.
Love, let me live this tale of darkness. Love, let me see my way back to you. I have a vision of how our life would be. Everything was beautiful. You are next to me. I have a vision of how our life would go. Everything is wonderful, and I love you so.
never know what life will bring. Only what you bring to life.